You know it. Many of you love it. Aspartame. Yes, it's in everything. Thousands of products, from diet soda to cereal to chewing gum. Could it be linked to cancer? According to new guidance from the World Health Organization, possibly. They've declared aspartame as a possible carcinogen to humans and suggest that people limit their daily intake. Some U.S. health officials with the FDA are disagreeing. Let's bring in internal medicine physician Dr. Harris Sherling to break down these risks. Okay, doctor, we only have so much time, so let's get to it. It's obviously very common to find. I know that you write in your book about how we should avoid it, but for people who are going to the store and have been used to particularly targeting like diet soda as one of their favorite things, what should they get instead?
If it's one of your favorite things and you're not drinking too much of it, maybe not having it with every meal, it's probably okay. Yes, it's been labeled a carcinogen by, meaning possible cancer-causing substance by the World Health Organization, but they put it into a group called 2B. So it's not as bad, or the evidence isn't as strong as for some other substances that we may be drinking, like alcohol. So if you want to have a diet soda a day, if you enjoy it, it's probably safer than having an alcoholic beverage a day. So it's really people's choice and what they choose to do. What the WHO is telling us is this is not health food.
Yeah, but when you put 6 packets of a particular brand, I don't want to call out any brands, I don't want to vilify the brand, but 6 packets of that aspartame sweetener in your coffee every single morning, and you have 2 coffees, then would that constitute excessive consumption?
So it depends on how much you weigh, because the warnings are weight-based.
Okay.
But honestly, once you're getting that close, once you're having to measure how much you weigh versus how many milligrams of a substance you're taking in, maybe cut it back a little bit.
Let's go to the FDA. They criticized the findings from the World Health Organization, saying it, quote, found significant shortcomings in the studies used by the World Health Organization. So, I mean, who are we to believe? Because Marky and I are both young enough that we've been around to see the advent of new sweeteners like stevia, xylitol, which are supposed to be healthy sweeteners. But we were warned by our parents, by our teachers, that aspartame was bad for us. So is this new generation just finding out that we should probably be using other things other than aspartame to sweeten our food? Or are those other sugar substitutes just as questionable?
I think they're all questionable for the reason that actually the FDA cites. And so the FDA cites problems with the research in the food additive space, that nothing is really definitive. It's not the highest quality research that we would want in, let's say, a medication. These substances are not studied to the degree that you can declare them definitely safe as per the WHO, or definitely unsafe as per the FDA. So the WHO is actually calling for more research, because what they're saying in their statement is actually, we don't know. There are concerns due to animal studies, but we really need more research into what we're putting into our bodies, because the research in the food additive space just isn't great in either case.
Which is sad, because it is such a pervasive problem in this country, diabetes. How deadly that can be in some people's families. Your new book, Eat Everything: How to Ditch Additives and Emulsifiers, Heal Your Body, and Reclaim the Joy of Food, is out right now. Are you saying that we should be able to eat real sugar, even those who have certain health conditions, in small amounts versus having large amounts of sweeteners?
So I would never want to go against anyone's personal physician who knows their personal health history. And if your physician has said, avoid sugar, then please avoid it. But if you don't have to avoid it, then in small quantities, yes, I think we can have sugar from time to time. We shouldn't be having it in large quantities, nor should we be having these artificial sweeteners in large quantities. And I think that's what the WHO is saying.
Okay, I know I'm getting a wrap, but what's your take on maple syrup? Maple syrup is in everything now. People are going TikTok crazy over recipes that look healthy with like sweetened by maple syrup and dates. Do you think that this is a good sugar substitute?
So I love maple syrup personally, but really, Sugar is sugar for the most part. The small molecule components of it can vary a little bit. It probably doesn't make a huge difference.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.